Critters! Welcome back to Critical Review. I'm your host, Kenneth Catagat. With me today is Justin Firewolf.
Hey, everyone.
And Aurora Jane.
Hi, everybody.
We are going over episode 105, what we're calling Downward Facing Grog. How you guys doing this week?
Good. Tired.
How do we feel about this episode? Positive or negative?
Positive.
Any particular reason why this week?
Because I fucking called it! Called it weeks ago! Percy and Vex got married. I called that shit.
I couldn't believe, why would, I can understand keeping it low-key, but to tell nobody in the group?
That's what she was gonna tell Vax that day.
I know, but it's why would you want it that secretive?
I don't know.
Right?
But I just...
That's why I couldn't get on board with it. It did not make sense.
I just knew it. And I loved all the puns.
Who doesn't love a good pun?
I just gotta say, I love Sprig. I think
Sprig is my new favorite character.
It is.
I don't know who that guy is, but I've seen him on a few things. I caught.
So he's Reinhardt. He's the voice of Reinhardt from Overwatch.
Okay. He is just another voice actor.
He's another voice actor. He's another actor. He was a theater actor, I believe.
That's what it was. I know he has that theater presence.
Yeah.
And it was it was Eric's TBD campaign. They were doing Doctor Who. And he was a Sontaran on there, and he was just great.
Yeah.
He was the whole reason I watched.
I was about to say, he has, out of all of them, he has more acting experience. He also has more D&D experience.
He just has such great presence.
He does. Yeah, I loved him just talking to himself, and I'm like, I could just listen to this. I could just listen to him keep going on. I'm fine with it.
Okay, bye.
He was super entertaining. I really enjoyed him. I don't think I've enjoyed... I guess that much.
I would watch a miniseries of Sprig and the Imp.
Yes. And the Invisible Frog.
And the Invisible Frog, yes.
Do you see the frog?
That's what it was. It was Real, Not Real. That was the other title.
Oh.
Yeah.
From Hunger Games.
But I've never wanted someone to be a permanent member on the show.
Well, he said he's coming back, so...
Yes.
Yeah, because they invited him back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because he wants him to interact with IU, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I'm curious what you have planned for that, then. If you want this guy to interact with a god.
I did love the Vecna moment, too. Thanks for
Right?
For me. I was like,
oh god.
How do they not know that he's scrying on them? Because I feel like in previous, when they were dealing with Raishan, I feel like it was an issue that Raishan would know that they were scrying.
You have to make a wisdom save to know that you're being scryed on. And I'm guessing Vecna has, or you can probably cast it at a 9th level where it'll automatically succeed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he's just connected to them now since he's been murdering the shit out of them.
Could be.
I mean, they might have come into...
Maybe the eye cursed them.
Eye. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I actually found out that's in the DM's guide for 5th edition, too. The hand in the eye.
Yeah. I was about to say,
I was like, oh.
The other day I came across prismatic shields or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, Sam got lucky. that shit is broken because you have to know exactly each step, otherwise it's completely you're screwed.
Vax promising Grog the trip almost broke me.
Right?
Really?
Oh my god, Vax was just trying to get tears, I swear.
So
he was thirsty.
No. So I have my own theory now on this because of exactly what Matt said. You will go back to exactly where you belong once this is over. Where you should be. You go back to where you should be once this is over. Where you would have been at that time. That is what he said. He said you would be at the time this is over.
As the Raven Queen, I'm taking it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, previous on 103?
No. So he actually said it in this episode. He clarified something because Vax said something. He's like, hold on, no. So this is what I said. He's like, you will be brought back, or you will be exactly where you would be if I did not intervene. They all took that as they were never going to be able to revive him because he has no body. But
they could have, because that's the whole diamond hunt. I mean,
yeah. Well, yeah, there's
you
always
think it'll
that.
go back there?
I think what will happen is it will end. They will think Vax is dead. They're going to say their goodbyes, and nothing happens. Because one, Pike might learn through resurrection, And in which case,
I feel like he's the Fred Weasley.
eh.
He's the death that has to happen to make it real.
Yeah.
That's my thought process.
I can just see it as, okay, well, Raven Queen says that's, you know, 'cause my other thing is, does she have another champion lined up now? Because that's another thing, is he's supposed to find the next one, I thought.
Well, theoretically, it's Vex. She offered her servitude.
And now she's Paylor's.
That's
Yep.
true, too.
So now...
I love her being Paylor's champion now. I love that.
So now, that's that part.
Irresponsible champion. Can't find her damn boon.
That's
She
okay.
found it!
That's what the chat's for.
God,
That was awesome,
that was
too.
hilarious.
How many fingers am I holding up? That was great.
But yeah, no, I really think that
Chat sees all.
that it's going to end up being that when they defeat Vecna, that he might disappear, but he'll go back to where they would have revived him.
Curious to see what it'll be. I think she'll take him.
I think she will, too. Like I said, I think he's the Fred Weasley.
Yeah.
I just see that at that point there are going to be two people completely devastated by that. Keyleth.
Yeah.
I feel
And
like
Grog.
I feel like he's gonna be like a divine nuke. He's just gonna have to hug Vecna and explode in divine light.
Well, I feel like for Keyleth it was going to happen regardless.
Or wing shroud.
Because it was...
And they just poof.
She was going to outlive him regardless.
Yeah, it's the opposite Aragorn, Arwen thing.
Opposite.
Because she can't give up her mortality to continue to live with him. It would be as if Arwen stayed the immortal elf.
Here's my question, though. So, I know we keep talking about, like, if you become... Like, when Keyleth finished Oramente, she was then passed on the ability of living for an extended period of time.
Longer life.
However, if she has a child, and that child goes to the Oramente, would then she be forsaking her power of life to give to that child?
Theoretically, if that child is chosen to go on the journey.
Okay.
It won't necessarily be chosen that. It's like, so... I'm going to take a Twilight stance here. When they talk about, like, the original wolves, they talk about the original leader of the tribe, because of the wolf form had the extended life period, and he had 3 families. Like, he had 3 full, like, lived out long lives with each of his 3 wives. So, it could also be something like that.
Maybe. But that's how I think. I think Vax isn't going to necessarily disappear. I think he will still be there.
I don't know. Matt likes to draw out those tears too. I think he's got to kill Vax just to get his quota of tears.
Always gets to cry.
Yeah, I liked when they found the library.
Yes, Percy. I love seeing Percy excited.
He was like, I hyperventilated.
Yeah,
And I love that they were all in Celestial and not in Primordial. I felt like Keyleth was acting like such a baby this episode. It was driving me insane. Like, it just felt like she kept throwing fits.
I kind of understood why. Like, she's still, like, right now. So, Sprig, and this is actually helpful for chat.
I
because
understood
chat
that she
helped a
said
lot.
that she was saying, like, she understood Sprig. Like, she was going to be the last one once they were all gone.
Yeah. Sprig is her.
Yeah. I got that reference.
Yeah. And so she's like, I get to see everyone die.
Yeah.
I get to see the world potentially ending, and I can't do anything. I might not be able to do anything. Or I might be locked where I'm at because of my obligations. So I can't save it.
Yeah.
And then I'm alone. And I will talk to myself, and I will slowly go crazy.
Yeah. I understood.
So what imaginary animal will she have?
It'll be a bear.
In remembrance?
Yep. Or a hawk. Probably a hawk.
Or a cow.
I love the cow. Yep. Little imaginary cow.
I also love Sprig's little, like, just insight. Who the hell talks to a sun tree? They're stupid!
You don't talk to a sun tree, you listen to a sun tree.
I love that they went through Richard the Dick Tree.
That was funny too.
Or sorry, presumed name Richard.
I think his name is not Richard. But yeah, I like...
His name is unknown. It's presumed to be Richard.
It was a
He's
good
Dick
thing
Tree.
that Keyleth didn't end up being Paler's champion too after she set the fucking forest on fire.
Right?
I was like...
It's like, wow.
I feel like...
Over 100 episodes, still making these stupid mistakes.
I feel like Matt's finally at the point where he's like... giving the full air
Oh, yeah.
of things that she does.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's interesting to see that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're calling Firestorm. Alright, yeah, good job.
She's like, I didn't burn the house. No, you just set everything around it on fire.
Yep.
It's not like it's in the middle of a forest or anything where the trees are covering it.
Yeah.
Or there's grass. If there's no trees.
Yeah, well, there was a ton of trees. They were in the middle of the
It's-
forest. Like, yeah.
I'd understand
True. It's thinking things through since 5 years ago.
Let's say, the only other thing I would say is, okay, you did the firestorm, now do a tsunami. There, you fixed it.
Well, that was her.
It's like, now the place is just floating down.
Yeah.
Eh, it's kind of fixed.
At least she was kind of like, I would be too deep in my rage to stop this right now. I was like, okay, at least you're
Yeah.
playing true.
Yeah. Did she Is she part barbarian now? Is that why she can rage, or is she? That was
She's just saying in
Okay.
character, I'm just extremely upset and angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's not part barbarian. I guarantee you she's not part barbarian. That would be really weird and make no sense
Well,
for the character.
it started back with Raishan. That's where she talked to Grog about how to control the rage.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And that was when everyone started to multi-class, so I thought maybe she would be going into Barbarian. But nobody on the bottom wants to multi-class.
I was gonna say, I know it's like Pike's... Did Pike multi-class into
No.
Fighter? No, so
No,
she's
she's-
still just Cleric.
Yeah,
So Cleric, Druid, and Gunslinger,
and Bard.
and Bard. Bard's just everything though, so I kind of don't...
Although he might have multi-classed in the Gunslinger ever since he got good with Percy's pistol.
Oh, yeah.
That
Well,
would
he
have
still
been
has how many
interesting.
bullets.
He got a bag of them
No,
when he was still the meat man.
Oh.
he's like, I want a gun. And Percy's like, no. But I will show you, I will give you some bullets.
Oh, that's right. Because he already had the gun. He
Yeah.
needs the bullets.
And Lionel had managed to acquire one.
I also love the fact that Sprig is an arcane trickster thief. Like
Yeah.
Rogue. That was like, it's like, you weren't going to expect that out of him.
The laughter spell. That was awesome.
Yes. What was Tasha's hideous laughter?
Tasha's
Yeah.
hideous laughter. Yeah, that thing, you that's high level hideous laughter, just near impossible if you're not if you're not proficient in that save. You're just never going to stop laughing. So I think after like 3 or 4 rounds, you actually pass out.
Yeah, because you can't breathe.
Well, there was something else. Like something... Oh, with manners.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they bound another person.
Yeah. Well, because... And Matt was saying something like he comes out of it and Percy was like, no, like... Once he fails, like...
3 times.
It's that way.
Yeah.
For like an hour or something.
24 hours.
24 hours.
24 hours. It's a day thing. So he's like, he breaks. No, he doesn't. What do you mean? 3. He has to save. He has 3 chances. On the 3rd time he doesn't save, it's permanent. Or it's not permanent. It's 24 hours.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like the
No more
feeble mind
saves.
spell. 7 days if you don't save from it the first 3,
Mm-hmm.
which is just nasty. But I haven't been more like all the other gods, like Sarenrae, yes, was Pike. Pelor, I really didn't care who got it, but now I'm like, this is
Really?
crazy.
You got so annoyed at Keyleth last time.
I did.
I kind of think you had a little
bit.
inclination on who you wanted it to go to.
I didn't want
He
it to go
knew
to
who he
Keith.
didn't want it
Yeah.
to go to.
Anyone else was fine. But no, now I see Ioun is definitely
Percy.
It's definitely Percy's.
Yeah.
As much as Scanlan's holding the Ioun stone, I still think Percy's the one who's like,
Yeah.
I love this. This is what I love. And
Well, he is knowledge. Like, he has a thirst of knowledge. Like, that's always been there.
at the same time, you can kind of say that so does Scanlan. Stories are knowledge.
Different aspect.
Is he a storyteller?
He's a performer. He's not a storyteller.
Yeah. I can easily see him
I was
going
like, because
that route.
my bard is a storyteller.
Yeah.
Like, she can play an instrument and everything,
Mhm.
but her bardic talent is these retelling of these grandiose stories.
Yeah.
Where his is a performance thing.
Any of us getting the DM or the DM guide that's coming out Monday?
Very tempted to.
Right? I'm definitely gonna be checking it out.
The Matt's actually
Campaign guide, sorry.
Yeah, Matt's actually releasing his
For the
campaign
entire-
guide for.
Oh, I was like, okay.
I'm
where
curious
the
to see
fuck
what's
this
in
come
it.
from?
Yeah, that's. I think all the DMs out there who watch it are very interested in.
I would totally run a campaign in what is it called?
Tal'Dorei?
Tal'Dorei, thank you.
Yeah.
Alexandria.
Exandria, yeah.
Tal'Dorei is where their main house
Yeah.
was. Grayskull.
Come on.
Come on.
Amon.
Yeah, I would
Continent
definitely.
of Tal'Dorei, is that what it was?
And then the whole planet's Alexandria? Or
Alexandria.
Exandria?
Something like that.
I don't know. I
One of
would
those.
love to learn
One of
about
those.
it all and run a campaign.
Get your own campaign to be focusing on. Stop grabbing extra shit.
Got a lot of campaigns I'm working on.
So.
There's those of us who've been waiting for like 2.5, 3 years to play their fucking firebender who are getting a little anxious.
I've been working on this thing since fucking 2000. When did I start doing it? Oh, 17. So about 7 years I've been working on this
Okay,
thing.
but not like you have been like the last
No.
2 years.
I get distracted easily. I go through phases.
Every 6 months.
Roughly. Any major negatives?
Still, like, initially I didn't understand why Keyleth was so mad until I really started thinking about it. And then I'm like, okay, now I kind of get it.
I understood it. I was just annoyed with her acting like a child. I was like,
Oh, we all know you hate you. So.
I think
I like
Oh,
that
I just-
Scanlan's still the only one who knows that they're married.
No, they all know.
she said.
Yeah.
Oh, did she say it?
Yeah, she told them finally.
Uh,
After they all cut up. 'Cause that, I guess that was the other thing is Keyleth saying, we already
she's like,
know.
we already know
know.
you're
Like-
engaged. It was just like,
Yeah.
that was bitchy.
You're getting something else she's not going to get.
They weren't invited!
Well, you were convinced it was Vax and Keyleth that got married.
That made more sense.
Yeah, the other thing we didn't cover was the traps that they set
I
at the
love
house.
the beholder. Ah! Ah!
No one paid any attention to it.
Ignore me!
You were the man behind the curtain. That was funny.
Yeah, no,
Wait a minute, can we retcon that? Because I would change it. No, it's fine.
Okay.
What do you mean it's fine? That's a beholder.
It's fine. It's no big deal. I love that because everyone tries to like, it's just a beholder, no big deal. It's like, what the hell? It's a beholder. How's that not a big deal?
Like, it's an illusion. It's okay.
I didn't really have any negatives. Just I wasn't really thrilled with the episode. It was just another meh episode. I feel like they're just super short. Like every time I feel like we get into them, it's done.
It's kind of nice though. Like,
I guess.
I don't feel like it's so drawn out, taking forever to do shit anymore. Like, there's a couple highs and there's some okays, and I'm like, alright.
So, the only thing I have to say is, there's no more planning. Or the planning takes 10-15 minutes and they're done. It's not an episode of planning that they just throw out the window upon the following episode.
Yeah, but it always worked out from that way. Again, the one time they didn't plan and they just kept moving forward, they got fucked up.
that's also because the time frame kind of dictated they couldn't make up a plan for an entire session.
True.
At dawn we plan.
But I think it will be very interesting to see how this next 2 episodes go. I say 2 because this next episode is just going to be them dealing with Ayun and what she wants done because she's still hurt. So I don't know if she'll be able to give over a blessing at all.
That's true.
So she might be saying, this is what I need to heal.
Curious how she got
side
hurt,
mission.
though.
Betrayal.
Paper cut. Massive paper cut.
That's her bitch.
Yeah.
Oh no, just 2 shelves of books fell on top of her. No, they're infinitely tall.
She stubbed her little toe on one of the shelves. You know how much that hurts. You do that almost every morning.
That's what happens when your floor is cluttered with shit and you can't see where you're walking.
It's been cluttered with shit for 5 years. You should know where to walk.
Anyways, I think she got hurt because of the other god. The person who became a god betrayed them? Because they had someone who tried to become a god. I want to say, or it was a god that betrayed. I don't recall. I think it was a god that betrayed.
I forgot that she was hurt. I don't recall what happened.
I think it was a god betrayed her, or was trying. There was the betrayal gods, the ones that turned on all of them.
I thought it was she gave somebody the knowledge of how to become a god.
Raven Queen. I think she did that, and that's when they betrayed them, and when she got hurt. Yeah, other gods. So they actually were.
They were mad that she gave her the Raven Queen gave the Raven Queen the knowledge to become the Raven Queen.
Think of it. I think of it as the American Civil War. There was exactly 50-50. One side had exactly the same amount as the other, and then the side Ayun and Paylor and them decided, well, we still need a god of death, so let's go get one. And they kind of recruited her more to their side. And so when she was ascending, the other side was like, oh shit, the balance is about to tip. We need to not let it tip.
Well, see, and I was also thinking, we weren't okay with this. We're not letting this happen again. So you punish the one who basically made it happen.
Could be. So.
Hopes for next week? Besides talking with Ayun? Champion Percy. What kind of boon do you think he's going to get? Our blessing. Sorry.
Bless bullets!
I keep calling it a boon.
I think he will be able to figure
Holy hand grenade!
No, I think he'll be able to he'll get something that he'll be able to understand a creature's weaknesses and be able to exploit them.
He's going to get the bat system from Fallout. That's what it is.
Well, my thing is, so his whatever weapon he chooses will be able to then be imbued with that weakness.
Oh, that would be cool. Kind of like Vax can choose his resistance.
His resistance. But this is now once every 7 days. One creature he sees, he can basically try get the particulars from Ayun, basically. Mm-hmm. The knowledge of that creature and know, okay, fire works really well against this thing, and his gun or his sword, whatever he's holding at that time, is then imbued with that attribute. I think that would be a pretty cool and very filtered way, boon to have.
Or just make him like the gunslinger from Dark Tower. You can just magically reload, shoot things without looking.
Yeah, magically reloading for him would be broken as hell.
Yeah. Not if they start resistance, but...
True. Massive amounts of bullets that do nothing.
Yes.
But they're magic bullets. You just said magically reloading.
That is very true. I definitely want to see Percy get something cool.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been very left out lately.
Yeah.
Ever since the Kraken.
man, I just thought of something. Yeah, it'll be lit next time. The Swift Quiver for Percy. The Swift Quiver spell. So this is, but it's non-magical ammunition. Gets to immediately come back in.
Dang.
I like the knowledge idea.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think that would be very cool. Kind of gives it a Metroid feel. Scanning. His weakness is this.
Yeah.
Shoot him right, shoulder joint right there, and he will explode. Look for the glowing orbs. I don't know, I think we're probably going to end with some type of combat.
Yeah.
Hopefully a little more meaningful combat. I didn't understand the point of this big hour-and-a-half long house fight.
Try to get Sprig.
Yeah.
If Vecna got Sprig, he now has the conduit to get to Ioun.
I understand that part, but it was like if Sprig was that important, why did he send such weaklings to try to get him? Like, there was no real sense of urgency to me.
Maybe that's what was available in the area.
I mean, granted, they took Sprig out right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we had Pike, and we have plenty of healers. Like, I wasn't worried for them.
No, neither was I.
So it was like...
I was like, well, and then it's like, it's the metagaming in the sense. They're not going to bring a guest and kill him, like, within 10 minutes of having him.
I don't put anything past Matt.
Oh.
Nah,
Especially if I warn that, like, if I'm like, you are a wanted man, I'm bringing you in, there's a good chance you're going to die within the first hour. If things go sideways, you know.
Yeah, I'm just saying maybe that's what he had available in that area.
Yeah.
But I was just like, nothing they brought in felt threatening at all. Like, he described it, I was like, oh, this could be extra interesting. Everyone just did sneak attack damage to him. I was like, maybe we're fighting a bunch of rogues, they're going to be hard to find. I mean, they dropped like 2 of them within the first like round.
Yeah.
Within Vax's
And then like incapacitated one of them, and then it was just like, okay, can we just skip to like the coup de grace, because these guys clearly aren't a challenge for these guys.
I think I will say I think Keyleth doing the firestorm kind of ruined that because of all the light that all of a sudden got shed everywhere.
Yeah.
Made everything bright and easy to see.
I guess.
But I still, yeah, to me it still was a fairly easy fight.
I just know I tuned out. That's the first time in combat I really just checked out. Because I was just like, okay, these guys are not a match for Vox.
Well, and even Matt finally got to that point. He's like, just for the sake of basically.
All right, well, that's been our show this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press that like and subscribe button. Let us know in the comments below what you liked about this episode, what you enjoyed about Critical Role this week, and hit us up on all our social medias. I've been your host, Kenneth Cattegat. With me today was Justin Firewolf.
Have a good one, guys.
Aurora Jade.
Is it Thursday yet?
Roll on.